Well, managing the real estate landscape can be challenging. Whether you're interested in commercial or residential real estate, there are groups of professionals ready to help.
The Institute of Real Estate Management, or IREM, is all about making sure you're informed to tackle that space. So joining us here this morning is Mindy Gronbeck, the 2026 Global President of IREM and Executive Vice President of Property Operations at Hawkins Real Estate Development and Management Company. Good morning.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
This is an interesting topic to really dive into. It has been a challenging time in real estate. And before we really dive into some of those challenges, just kind of lay the foundation of what is IREM for people that haven't heard about it.
Great. So the Institute of Real Estate Management, our mission is to advance the profession of real estate management. We do that by having the leading industry education opportunities. We do that for advocating for property rights, and that goes into the tenant rights, owner rights. We do the full advocacy program. We also have the highest level of professional ethics that in our industry. And then there's always the networking opportunity too. You met a lot of people last night.
I did. I got to MC an event called Party in the Pearl last night, and it was great to see so many people of this industry getting able to, pick each other's brains, right?
Sure. And we're a global organization. We actually have members in 40 different countries. Our members manage $6 trillion in value in real estate across those 40 countries. So that's really the nuts and bolts of what IREM is, but it's a great organization, and if you are managing a property or if you're an owner, you should have a CPM managing that property.
Yeah.
So what are some of the ways that the folks at IREM are helping navigate the world of real estate, particularly here in the Pacific Northwest?
Sure. The first thing is the education piece, right? We have 4 certifications. Certified Property Manager is the highest that you can earn. That encompasses education pieces like human resources, maintenance, finance, asset management, ethics. There's 8 core classes that you take to become a certified property management. And that provides just that education to maximize an owner's cash flow, optimize their revenue, and just make sure that their building is operating at the highest and best use.
Yeah, that's great. So again, you take a look at some of those images. Again, this was the Party in the Pearl last night. You talk about this event and the opportunity to be able to connect with other folks in the industry. And, it was kind of wholesome to be around. You installed your new board coming up for the new year. What are some of the main missions that you want to see tackled here in 2026? Yeah,
well, I have to mention the board because IREM is run on volunteers. So all those people you saw last night were volunteers giving back to the industry. What I do for IREM is a volunteer position as well. So essentially it's just educating people to operate their properties the best that you can and giving that value back to the owners.
Yeah.
So who might want to think about reaching out to IREM for help? What are some of the ways where folks think, okay, I need to contact you?
Sure. First of all, if you're in the industry and you're not part of IREM, you certainly should come look at IREM and see what we have to offer. If you're an owner of a property, most of the time your investments are hundreds of thousands of dollars, if not millions of dollars. Why would you not want somebody certified that has the full knowledge of what it takes to run a property and maximize your revenue?
Yeah.
So what are some of the challenges that you have seen, in the real estate market? What's been top of mind as of late?
Sure. I can speak a little bit to the Portland market. I do have some statistics if you'd like. So at the highest level, the Portland commercial real estate market is starting to find its footing. Yay.
Yeah,
right?
Some good news.
Right. I know that you guys have had some disruptive years around. The office market is still kind of in the middle of that reset. Vacancy is still high, especially in downtown. But the reset is creating opportunities, especially for building owners that are offering flexibility, strong amenities, right-sized spaces. Those are the opportunities that you'll see in that market. Industrial market remains strong. It's always been strong in the Portland area. Retail is quietly stabilizing, very low vacancy, especially in neighborhood-focused and experiential retail. And then the multifamily housing has certainly had some tough years in the Portland area, but that is starting to stabilize as well. Vacancy is easing on renter demand. Concern there would be that construction starts are low. That'll put pressure on rents again in a couple of years unless some new projects come on.
Interesting. But there might be more good news than people expected.
For sure.
Oh, absolutely.
Now is certainly the time. If you can get creative, you could use this time as an opportunity to really grow your business and find some great tenants. And of course, IREM is there to help.
And hire a CPM.
There you go. Mindy, really do appreciate your time.
Absolutely.
And good luck in 2026. It was great to be a part of that event last night.
Thank you for being there.
Oh, it was fun. It was really fun to meet new people and again to see what's going on that side of the industry and we're going to have all of this information posted with this story on coin.com if you want to check it out.
Hey, looking ahead to